Huh?
Did you know that following the Chernobyl disaster, the Soviet military conducted a large-scale culling of domestic and wild animals in the affected areas? This was necessary to prevent the spread of contamination, but it had a significant impact on the local ecosystem and wildlife populations. The exact number of animals killed during the culling is unknown, but it is estimated to be in the tens of thousands. This included domesticated animals such as cows, pigs, and horses, as well as wild animals like deer, boars, and wolves. Sadly, yes, the only option was to reduce the risk of radioactive contamination of the food supply. Minimizing the exposure of humans and other animals to radioactive materials was also an important goal. Some dogs and cats escaped into the woods in 1986. Their descendants are still living in the zone today, despite the radiation. Volunteers and welfare organizations feed and monitor them. Did you know aircraft were used not only to assist in the liquidation of the disaster site, but also for cloud seeding? The military was tasked with cloud seeding to prevent radioactive fallout from reaching Moscow and other major Soviet cities. Cloud seeding is a process of introducing materials into clouds to generate rain or snowfall. Cloud seeding increases precipitation in specific areas by adding particles with additional nuclei around which water can condense. The most common method of cloud seeding involves dropping chemicals, such as silver iodide, into clouds from an aircraft. Two 16 pilots undertook risky flights near the still-burning power plant, firing silver iodide-filled projectiles into the radioactive clouds within a 10-kilometer radius of Chernobyl. They then chased the dangerous clouds away, up to 100 kilometers, into the skies over Belarusian cities like Modulo, Norulia, Gomel, Koiniki, and Brahin. From May to December 1986, planes made repeated flights around Chernobyl in an 80-kilometer loop, dispersing Cement 600, a mixture of cement and special agents. This caused a 5-month drought in Ukraine, as the Cement 600 absorbed moisture from clouds, preventing precipitation.
Huh? Yeah. Welcome to the Red Forest, a famous tract of woodlands located in the exclusion zone around the Chernobyl nuclear power plant.
The forest earned its name due to the red color of the pine trees that succumbed to intense radiation following the nuclear accident in 1986. The Red Forest is still considered one of the most radioactive places on Earth. Its trees had to be buried to prevent the further spread of radioactive contamination. The forest's soil, water, and air are also irradiated. Fortunately, despite the contamination, the Red Forest has become a unique habitat for a variety of wildlife, including deer, wild boar, and wolves. Scientists have also observed mutations in the local plants and animals, including genetic abnormalities and changes in physical characteristics.
What is it? Yeah. Oh. I know, yeah. Oh, wow.
Stalker is a term used to describe individuals who venture into the exclusion zone around the Chernobyl disaster site. They do so for various reasons, such as taking photographs and collecting information, or simply for the thrill of exploring a forbidden and abandoned place. Despite the danger posed by radiation, many people still visit the exclusion zone and engage in these activities. Remember that entering the exclusion zone without proper protective gear and authorization is illegal and can be highly dangerous to one's health. The name derives from the 1979 science fiction novel and subsequent movie Roadside Picnic by Russian authors Arkady and Boris Strugatsky. In the book, the term stalker refers to individuals who venture into a restricted zone created by aliens to scavenge valuable artifacts. The term Chernobyl stalkers is an analogy describing individuals scavenging for valuables or exploring within the Chernobyl exclusion zone. Estimates vary widely, but some sources suggest that a few thousand people visit the exclusion zone each year. The majority are tourists seeking to explore the abandoned city of Pripyat and the surrounding area. However, these numbers are difficult to verify, as many visitors enter the zone illegally and without proper authorization. What you see here is the claw, a large metal structure located in the red forest area of the Chernobyl exclusion zone. This equipment was used in cleanup and containment efforts following the Chernobyl disaster. Despite its notoriety, the claw acts as a reminder of the ongoing risks posed by the disaster and continuing efforts to address its legacy. It was used to remove radioactive graphite emitting 20,000 roentgen per hour from the roof of reactor number 3. It's still dangerous even today. It's one of the few remaining physical reminders of the scale and scope of the cleanup operation, involving thousands of workers and specialized equipment. The claw has become a symbol of the Chernobyl disaster and a popular destination for photographers and tourists visiting the exclusion zone. It depends on several factors, including the type and level of radiation, the duration of exposure, and the sensitivity of the individual. However, a dose of about 10 sieverts is considered lethal for the majority of the population. It is important to note that lower doses of radiation can have serious health effects, depending on the exposure conditions.